Hey guys, I'm Albert. Welcome to my first devlog video. Well, it's more like a learning vlog about making games. But since I still have a lot of schoolwork to do because summer ends and I'm going back to school, I might not be updating this series quite often, probably once a month. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So first, I'll be making a game using Game Engine. And you might already seen that in title. Yes, I'm using Unity. Not only because there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube, but also because of its huge community. So first, I found a Unity tutorial by Brackies, and just started learning Unity. Brackies tutorial is just so good for beginners. It's really easy to follow and even a beginner like me can keep up with the video. So after following the tutorial, we got this. It's just an easy game, but I'm happy that I've made some progress on the first day of learning Unity. I plan to make my first game in 2D because it's easier in 2D, right? Anyways, the game is going to be a platformer. The general idea for the game is to keep respawning and use your previous character to make progress in the game. So first I opened up Unity, and then I made a cube. Yeah, a cube. And then I wrote some script. Now the cube can be controlled by the player. Cool. And then I tried to let the player respawn, but also keep the original cube stay in the same place. The result is kind of questionable, but I'll manage to fix it later on. After that, I made a tutorial level, and you can see this little cube in action. As you can see, there's a bug that the cube kinda sticks on the wall. Also, if you press F fast enough, you can just fly up. So this is going to be fixed later on, but that'll be it for today. I'm going to take a break from this and come back the next day. Today I plan to change something about the respawning. I feel like doing this is kinda slow and weird, so I decided to change it up a bit. After respawning, you'll go back to the starting point, and the original block will just stay at its place. I simply freeze its rotation and position so it's just gonna stay there even if it's not touching the ground. Then I try to add life limit, which restricts how many cubes player can use. But I messed up the original code, so I end up spending a lot of time fixing bugs and a lot of other stuffs. And since respawning takes you all the way back to the beginning of the level, I decided to make a checkpoint. After touching the checkpoint, instead of taking you to the beginning, it just simply respawns you at the last checkpoint. Which means now I can make larger levels with multiple checkpoints. But anyways, that'll be the end of day 3 and I'm now gonna get some sleep. So I start the day by making level 2. Then I make a level complete effect. So instead of loading next level immediately, there's some kind of transition. After this, I work on more UI stuffs. I put together a simple menu which has a play and a quit button. The play button takes you to the level selection scene, while the option button takes you to the option menu. I don't actually know what to put in option menu now, so I'll just work on level selection scene first. And here it is. There are 10 levels in total. I'm not going to make too many levels for this since I'm still learning, and I don't want to spend too much time on level design for now. After working on these things, I left my home and go do some other stuffs. When I got home, it's already 11 PM, so I decided to just complete level 2, which I didn't finish making in morning. And after some work, you can see this small stage I make. It's pretty easy since it's just level 2. It's meant to let player getting used to the game mechanics, like movement and where to spawn to complete the level. But it's pretty late now, so it's time to turn off my computer and hit the Zack. I didn't make a lot of plan for today, so I'm just going to be working on random small stuffs. First, I work more on checkpoint. Now there'll be a small text popping out when you collect the checkpoint, and it also disappears, so players know that they already collected. After that, I made a pause menu, which has a resume, retry, and a menu button. It's pretty basic, but it gets its job done. Then I add some instruction arrow for players to know where to go. Also add some spike which kills you. To keep it simple, I just disable the movement script and send the player back to the beginning. But unlike respawning, if the player is killed by the spike, the original cube will just disappear. And guess what? It's lunchtime, so I'm gonna go get some lunch and come back later. After eating lunch, I came back to work. I plan to add a simple option menu which can let player adjust music, sound effect, and resolution. Since there's no music or any sound effect in the game right now, I'll just work on resolution first. After adding a drop-down for resolution adjustment, it's not working too good. After searching on the web, I found that different refresh rate is recognized as different setting in Unity. So I added refresh rate in. Although choosing different refresh rate didn't make any changes, at least it looks better. Then I add a full screen toggle which is much easier. Music and sound effects slider will be implemented after we have those things in the game. And then I realized that I forgot to add the back button, so I quickly put it into the option menu as well as the level selection menu. And since I still have other things to do at night, that's going to be it for now. I'll come back and work more on another day. I wanna finish level 3 today, but since I'm running out of ideas, I decided to watch some level design tutorial, so I can get better on level design. At least that's the plan. Then I make a button and a door. I made these because there are only a few elements I can use in level design now. I'm also planning to make some moving platforms and enemies. Anyways, I'm a bit hungry now, so I'm gonna get some lunch and come back later. After eating some quick lunch, I start working on some other things, like this floating platform. It's also moved by pressing button. But instead of opening the door, it moved the platform up to where it should be. Then I add some instructions to the buttons, because they're actually just some colored cubes. This will help players better since now they know that they should press the button in order to progress in the stage. I also add the white platforms player can push, which is also a cube. And with these elements in game, level 3 is now finished. So I plan to start today with some... Wait, what? So seems like something is wrong. But fortunately it's not a big problem, it just needs some quick adjustment. And after a while I managed to fix it. Anyways, I plan to make the game look better today, since it now looks really bad. So first I add a background, which is just a PNG file sticking on the camera. Not much to say here. Then I add some post-processing, which will make the game looks better. So we add this, this, and this, and it now looks better. At least I tried. And since there pretty much no feedback when jumping and landing, I want some particle effect. So I use Unity's particle system, but I just can't get it right even after watching tutorial. So we'll come back to this later. Then since I still have class in the afternoon, that will be it for now. After coming home, it's late. So I decided to just do something simple. I add a timer on every level, because I think it's going to be more fun with some kind of time attack challenge. Then I try to make some music, and the melody is kind of questionable. It's cool, but it doesn't really fit the game. So I'll have to come back and change this later on. And I'm also not going to show you what I made because it's kind of weird. But it's really late now, and I seriously want to get some sleep. So that's going to be it for today and also this devlog. Thank you guys for watching. Like, dislike, subscribe, comment, just do whatever you want. And yeah, that's it. Bye!